moved by the generosity of the city of Takoma Park, helping to support mostly our ACES students, achieving collegiate excellence and success. So about 6 or 7 years ago, I was part of the team that put the program together to help students. And one of the things that we knew that was very important for the whole thing was to have student scholarships. And so the city has done this for several years now, and we're just, like I said, very touched about the generosity. We have students from over 150 different countries at the college, many of whom have just immigrated to the United States. And so the ACES program helps them learn how to get into college, but the thing that's always really important is financial support.
Right now I am majoring in general studies science like STEM, but more concentration to environmental science or public health. I didn't decide yet. It's definitely a plus point for my fund because I work part-time as a pharmacy technician, so it's hard to maintain school and also work. So I think this is a big thing for me, getting the money added to my account, which will help me to a little bit flexible about my schedule and stuff.
It was a great honor for me to know that I was a recipient for the internship. I am very thankful with the mayor of Takoma Park, with the council. Very grateful with them. Well, this is my second semester of business. My major is business. I'm planning to transfer to maybe UMD or some other good universities to study international business and maybe political science as well.
It was a total surprise for me. I didn't know anything about the scholarship until they actually called me. So the classes are very small. You can be yourself with everybody else, with just the amount of people you know in the class.
I've gone to Takoma Park Elementary School, Piney Branch, Takoma Park Middle School, and then Blair, and I really liked it. I really enjoy it, and my childhood is practically here, and this is home for me. I love that the people here are so friendly. People are so welcoming. Whenever you need help, there's always somewhere you can go. I remember I used to hang out here with my friends when I was Piney Branch Elementary School. We used to come down here and hang out, and it just felt like there's always a spot for someone, and whenever you need help, there's always someone you can talk to, and there's just a spot where you just, even if you want to be alone, there's always a spot you can come and just kind of chill, and I really love that about Takoma Park. In the future, I plan to transfer to a four-year college and keep continuing to study computer science.
Students who go to Montgomery College stay in Montgomery County and become doctors and lawyers, business people, engineers, etc. And so we love that the city invests in our students.
So last year in February there was the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, and we noticed that a lot of youth were standing up and speaking out for what's right, and so we wanted that same kind of platform in our community. And so originally we had people that were talking about climate change, gun control, things like that, but then it kind of formed into more people talking about things that happen that often go unnoticed, like education and assumptions and things that people don't really think about a lot. Me and Marussia both wanted to just start conversations in the community. We noticed that a lot of adults don't listen to children, but if we had an event like a TEDx, that's an official event, maybe adults would start to listen to us and value what we have to say.
Seeing the event coming together with all of the help that we've gotten and all the fantastic performers and speakers we have has been my favorite part, because it's really cool to see our hard work pay off, and the people in our community really care about this event.
So today I talked about how to find your purpose through school, and I decided to do this talk because I feel like school, especially at the college level, is kind of downplayed in today's society. We know that you don't have to have a degree to be successful, and some people are multimillionaires without even a high school diploma. But I just want to expose students to the fact that you can still find your purpose in the classroom. You could still develop not only professionally but personally through the things that you experience through school. So I talked about how I went from C's and D's to straight A's. I wanted to talk to students about, how to get certain opportunities in the areas that they're most talented in. All of these different things in my life improved overall because I wanted to be great in one thing, and I was able to use that process for multiple things. So really, I want students to put forth their best effort, put their best foot forward, starting with school, and then you could use that process to just want to be great in everything that they do.
I talked about how assumptions can really break down people and make them not the people that they were before and make them into the assumptions. And take a minute out of every day to stop and make one less assumption just to make the world a little bit of a better place in that aspect.
I started learning about immigration in Spanish class, and I saw this event and I thought it would be really cool to talk about that because it hits close to home. And with everything else that's going on in America and around the world, I thought it would be a good topic to talk about. I hope that everyone who listened to my talk decides to be more welcoming and really more accepting and really realizes the importance of immigration.
So I decided to do a talk about education and what I've noticed in the different classes I've been in, the different school systems that I've been in, and kind of like how teachers are teaching and how students are learning, and how as a student I can help people who are struggling in class, or like what I notice about how teachers are doing things. I'm really proud of my sister and her friend who are the organizers of this event, Nora and Marisia, and they've worked extremely hard and pulled together an amazing event, and I'm really glad that we got through it today and it went super well, and all the speakers and performers were great.
From the beginning, we wanted it to start a conversation in the community. So we don't want it to just happen and nothing comes from it. We want to have people still talking about it, and not just about the TEDx, but about the talks that happened and what can continue happening from this event and this conference.
Because I can't help falling in love with you.
This is my installation, and his current title is Octoclock. He's a giant crocheted octopus that I created for the city of Takoma Park, and he is approximately 17 to 18 feet long, and we installed him I think in early October, late September, so he's been up for quite a while. Installation was exciting to say the least, so we had to use the boom lift that they have here. He weighs approximately 300 pounds, so he was a challenge to get on top of the clock tower and with his legs and everything. But we were able to do it in about 4 hours. But it seems like the installation is proving to be a similar challenge. What we're doing today is the city held a competition to see. I wanted to donate it, and so the city held a competition for people to apply to win, basically, Octoclock. And so the winners are the Takoma Children's School, which is a local daycare for, local preschool for 2 to 5 year olds. So they're the winners, and they're going to come up today. And so right now we're de-installing Octoclock, and they're going to come up and pick him up, and we're going to actually have an octopus parade down to the school. So they're going to help me carry him down to the school, and I believe me and the city will install Octoclock on their playground. They've already given him a new name, which is really adorable. So he will be no longer known as Octoclock, and so his new title is, or his new name is Octoshedopus.
Octo!
Today is Washington Adventist University's Service Day, where we take a day off to give back to the community.
Today we're going to interview students and faculty about their experience in Service Day.
And what are you doing for Service Day?
Oh, today we will be doing a health screening at a Lombres community. What we're doing now, we're setting up table. We're waiting for everybody coming. We will be doing screening for like blood pressure, BMI to calculate body mass, and this is the way we serve our community, encouraging people to understand how their health is important and they have to advocate for their health, and it start by themselves. Doctor comes later. You have to take care of yourself, knowing the baseline. Like when we take your blood pressure today, we're telling you, we educate you about how to maintain a better health. Do your part before any time doctor will hit in, but you have to do your part.
And how does it feel getting an opportunity to give back on Service Day?
It's another way to serve your community, because every day as a nurse, you have to help people understand the importance to keep a healthy lifestyle. And it's just an exciting day to bring whatever we're learning in school into the community and educate people about their health.
Thank you.
I'm a nursing student.
So what are you doing for the Service Day here today?
So today we are doing a lot of education, and we're doing health screenings. We're doing screenings for BMI, and we're also doing blood pressure screenings. The education that we're going to be doing is going to be about diabetes, which is really important for the community. Also, we're doing women's health, healthy living, and we're also doing asthma. I'm excited for Service Day. It's good to give back and to teach people and see how it makes a difference, so I really enjoy it.
What are you doing today here?
Today is our Service Day, when we serve the community, and we're here at Adventist Community Services Center, helping them with their needs, clearing closets, rearranging things, carrying boxes, and bringing order to areas which need a little more order, and it's a delight to be a part of this wonderful experience.
What's your thought about Service Day? You like it? Or?
Yes, I love Service Day. I love working with my colleagues and students together and being useful to our community that serves us, and I enjoy that very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Kuliko, for a good day.
What are you doing for Service Day?
Well, I'm here with sorting bed sheets, like fitteds or flats together, so that I guess people can take them from here and use them for their beds.
How do you feel that you're doing this?
It's always good to give back to the community. It's always good to serve our fellow beings, because not only as Christians but as humans, it's our due diligence to serve others, especially those that are less fortunate than us.
And what does Service Day mean to you?
Well, Service Day shouldn't just be reserved for one day. It should be your way of life, your way of being, something that you enjoy doing, something that pleases God. It's something that I treasure every time I maybe meet somebody on the street, or give somebody a couple of dollars, or maybe buy them food or something. It always gives me pleasure to see how grateful people are for the little things that we do for them.
Thank you. What are you doing for Service Day?
We're here, we're studying our clothes, men clothes from female clothes, and we're testing the TVs and the light to make sure they're working.
And how does it feel doing something to help
It
out?
feels very good. We're so excited and helping, coming back and give to our community.
And what does Service Day mean to you that you get the opportunity to do this?
Service Day means a lot to me because at least I can come back and help and give back to my community.
And we're just here at Wider Circle to kind of help out and give back to the community a little bit. Just taking some time out of our morning to see what we can do to help some of the families in the area who need some things. So.
I have a question for you. Why did you choose to come for the Service Day?
Well, honestly speaking, the Service Day is actually a requirement for our program, but only because this is part of our own nursing program. We want to be servants to the community as nurses someday, so this is just to kind of give us some early feel as far as to helping out the community is concerned. So we want to come out here. I've helped out here before, and my experience last time was great, so I wanted to come back and see what I could do to help out again.
Thank you so much.
Hi. What are you doing for Service Day?
We're actually here at Greater Wilder Circle, sorting through clothing, personal items, furniture for families, caring for people living in vulnerable communities. We feel really privileged to be here to help out with the caring for people living in vulnerable communities, sorting through the clothing, the housing wear. They prepare people for job interviews, the clothing does, provide furniture for people who need furniture in their housing, provides toys for kids. It's a wonderful service. It's great to give back to the community.
And what does Service Day mean to you to have this opportunity?
It's actually has always been a privilege to me for the last couple of years since I've been at Washington Adventist University as an adjunct professor to serve during Service Day and to give back to the community.
Today we have seen students, faculty and staff giving back to the community for the Service Day.
It's been inspiring to see the Gateway to Service in action, and hopefully we'll take this attitude of serving and apply it in our lives.
I think our first Azalea Awards was 1997. I have to go back and double check, but I think that was the first year. And really it was, the Takoma Foundation gives grants to organizations, but they're individuals who aren't getting recognized in our community. And really, I was telling Denise, Takoma Park sometimes feels like a big family, and you have to recognize your brothers and sisters and cousins in a family for everything that they're doing to make it such a great place.
Well, it's been, probably going to tell my age, but I've been involved with Ethiopian and Eritrean culture for 25 years. I started out in the Peace Corps, and since then my first journey was in Ethiopia. And then I just started studying the culture, the dancing, and came to the U.S. after I joined, and started working with the city of Montgomery County, and started working with Alexandria and multiple cities in multiple states to teach Ethiopian and Eritrean dancing. So throughout my journey, I was able to teach kids, and then I was able to meet a lot of professionals along the way, such as Aiden, which she's a professional dancer in Ethiopia. So I was able to meet with a lot of professionals here, work with a lot of agencies, with Carpe Diem Arts, and work with Exodus House, Park Montgomery, and teaching kids, even at Takoma Park as well.
I want to say thank you for Thomas, because Thomas, he born here. He study our traditional dance, and when we perform in every place, he introduce our culture, everything, traditional dress, everything he perform, and I want to say thank you for Thomas.
The shoulders is a common dance with Eritrea and Ethiopia, but the most common is Ethiopia. So the shoulder dance is called a skusta in Amharic, but in English it's called shoulder dancing. So it's skusta, and in English it's shoulder dancing. So this is more of what people see, and that's what people like, So that's what we try to represent as both countries, because it's a lot with it. We have like 50 to 100 students because I teach from here. I teach in Alexandria. Aiden worked with a lot of kids as well. So altogether we have about 100-something students. I'm neither from Africa or born in Africa in any type of fashion or way, but it's become a part of my life since I took that journey there. So it actually made me a better person because I have something to look forward to. I was able to witness how to appreciate things in life because here we don't have that same luxury, I could say, because we have a lot of things that we can appreciate, but there they don't have a lot of things that is appreciative. So here I was able to learn a lot of stuff. So I appreciate everything about the country of Ethiopia and Eritrea because it's given me an opportunity to show people here it changed my life.
It's a wonderful family event. We always have such a blast. I'm also super excited every time I have a chance to see the award winners and hear and learn more about all of the wonderful work that residents in the city of Takoma Park do for the city. So this is just really a fun time.
It's so great to see families out and enjoying its beautiful weather, and there's just so much to do for kids and for older people, the whole range. So it's just a great event.
Oh my gosh, there's a laundry list of people. I mean, not only just the recipients today, Denise Jones is like, I won. I was like, finally, you've been doing so much for the city. Howard Cohn does so much for the city. I think anyone that serves in any capacity is an Azalea Award winner in my view.
We enjoyed the food, which was great, and the music. And it was really, as Talisha said, it was really great to hear the awards and see some of the community members who are doing really great things in the community.
The children, growing up, when I first saw them, they were clinging to their mom's skirt tail, and they come back and give me a hug. I see them grow up because do I get anybody's name? 2A. He would always speak when I crossed him at Pioneer Branch. He would always speak, and now he's in the Congress stuff. And he come back and give me a hug. A lot of the children, most of them will come back. Yes, because I see them just about every day about the same time.
Well, I'm really pleased to win it. I've been here a resident in Takoma Park for 24 years now, and I've been a huge advocate for families and for people being prepared to live their best life. So I'm really happy to win it. When I was on the foundation board, I could not win it. So this is a nice prize to win.
Well, it's funny because I've lived here over more than 30 years, and Takoma Park has changed over the years, and now there are all of those restaurants up in Old Takoma. But Celebrate Takoma is a reminder that Takoma Park is the people. It's not the restaurants. It's not, all of the any community development. It really is the people who live here.
Yep, the work that people put in because they love their neighbors, because they want to see things get better, because they want to offer the skills and experiences they have had to help other people. Yeah.
Today we got popcorn and we got water and we ran around and get eggs. I looked for eggs. I had some popcorn and I played on the playground. My favorite part was going on the park. And I did on the park was play on the monkey bar.
When we went Easter egg hunting for the eggs, that was my favorite part. Also, when we did the face paints.
There's a lot of games to play and it's fun. You can meet with your friends if you don't meet them a lot of time. My favorite part was the park too, because we got to play everywhere. At the park and we got to decorate eggs. That was my favorite part. Getting popcorn. It was fun, and I got to finally learn how how like egg hunts go.
It was lovely. I saw all the kids and their parents, and it's so good to see families out here.
My favorite part of the day is getting eggs. My favorite part was about that I had toys the most, and I ate candy. My favorite part when it was the 7 and 8-year-olds to get eggs. I just like waited in the front, like when they count to the end, like I just ran like to the top of the front, not like to the back, so like the people that are in the front and the back don't get the front one. See the eggs first, then like get them. Go to the very back. I got them from 4 to 3, and then I got all of them from the floor. I just go where there are more eggs and then just try to get all of them. And I go on the opposite side I would, and then look all over the field. I got 24 eggs. I got a lot. I got 10. I found 4 eggs and they're in my bag right now. Maybe like a lot. 12. I got all these eggs. I didn't count yet.
You got a what?
I think I collected 21 eggs. Like 19.